Rolling Stone runs this headline. They say, Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, admitted that he and his son monitored each other's porn intake in a resurfaced clip from 2020. Whoa, wow, man, that's gross and weird, isn't it? Wow, what kind of weird stuff is the Republican speaker into? Hold on, well, let's just listen. Because we have the clip. Here's what actually happened.
Covenant Eyes is the software that we've been using a long time in our household. And what it is, it's accountability software. So men in a church, men's Bible study groups will do it. That's how it's presented at Promise Keepers. But they also mention, hey, when your kids become teenagers, especially if you have boys, dads, they're talking to the guys at this event, you might want to think about doing this with your sons. It scans, you obviously opt into it, but it scans all the activity on your phone or your devices, your laptop, tablet, what have you. We do all of it. And then it sends a report to your accountability partner. So my accountability partner right now is Jack, my son, right? And so he's 17. So he and I get a report of all the things that are on our phones or all of our devices once a week. If anything objectionable comes up, your accountability partner gets an immediate notice. I'm proud to tell you my son he's got a clean slate, all right? Yeah. But we get a report and it says, hey, no activity of concern, and it's really, really sensitive. It'll pick up almost anything. It looks for keywords, search terms, and also images.
Oh, so sorry. The actual story is good father discourages mortal sin and sets a good example for his son, and then holds himself accountable in front of his son so that his son knows that he's not a hypocrite. Subjects himself to the same demands, moral demands, that he's making of his son, and allows his son to hold him accountable if he were to violate them. So the actual story is, this man is a good father, not doing weird sex stuff at all, and discouraging his kids from doing weird sex stuff. And the absolute degenerates, these people at Rolling Stone, who I have to imagine have just burned out their brains on such an extraordinarily high degree of porn consumption, the way they read that is, duh, duh. Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, admitted, as though he regrets this or something, as though this is some dark confession. He's encouraging this. He's promoting this at a public forum. Admitted that he and his son monitor each other's porn intake. Quite the opposite, actually. They monitor each other's lack of porn intake because this man is a good father, by all accounts. He's well-formed, and he's raising his son in a good way. In a resurfaced clip, we had to dig this one up. I'm sure Mike Johnson would talk about this on the floor of the House. This is great. So the actual story here is that the current Republican speaker is an excellent parent. And the story is, this is weird or gross or evil in some way. Woe to those who call good evil and evil good. Amazing. I in a way, I want to give Rolling Stone the benefit of the doubt. I do suspect that on the physical level, their brains, and perhaps on the metaphysical level, their souls, are so burned out by vice and a failure to repent and an unwillingness to repent that they just don't get it. They don't get that that's good. That's good. These libs, they say, you should talk to your kids about porn. We should have porn in elementary school libraries. We should encourage all sorts of weird sexual behaviors. No, that's the bad creepy one. That's the bad. If you want to be a good parent, do what Mike Johnson's doing. Right now, go to goodranchers.com, use promo code Knowles. There's a lot at stake this November. So don't be chicken and shop at the grocery store like usual. Instead, you should seafood your way to, I lost the thread. Go to Good Ranchers. Their Black Friday Your Way sale is live. It's something you do not want to miss. They've got great meat puns. I've got great meat puns. They've got even better meat. This November, you get to pick your favorite meat to get free for a year. Pick a year of free steak, free salmon, free chicken, or free bacon when you subscribe to any box right now. Better yet, when you subscribe to any box on goodranchers.com, you not only get a free gift of meat worth up to $480, you also get $15 off with code Knowles. I don't know how their finances work at Good Ranchers. I don't know how they source meat this good. It's just phenomenal. I eat Good Ranchers multiple times a week when I'm not traveling on the road. It's just magnificent quality. I've never had anything like it. The prices are unbelievable. And then they keep locking in your price and giving you stuff for free. And I don't know how they do it. But you should sign up while you still can. Claim your year of free meat, $15 off and free shipping with my code Knowles, K-N-W-L-E-S, at goodranchers.com. Good Ranchers is the #1 place to get all American beef, pork, chicken, and seafood. That is promo code Knowles at goodranchers.com. Good Ranchers, American meat delivered. Right now, go to metashare.com/Michael. As a Daily Wire listener, you are not just informed, you're engaged, and you're handsome too. You value freedom and personal responsibility. That's why you got to check out Metashare. Metashare is a community-based approach to healthcare that lines up with the principles you believe in. Your beliefs matter. With Metashare, your healthcare dollars won't be used for medical procedures that don't line up with your beliefs. Metashare is the highest-rated healthcare sharing ministry with a 30-year proven track record. It's not health insurance. It's a community of 400,000 believers committed to caring and sharing with one another. Members save up to 50% or more on their monthly healthcare costs, and member satisfaction surveys show that they like Metashare much more than health insurance. Why? Because it works. For a limited time, Daily Wire listeners will receive a $150 gift card when they join Metashare. To find out more, go to metashare.com/Michael, M-I-C-H-A-E-L. That is metashare.com/Michael, M-I-C-H-A-E-L, and you will receive a $150 gift card when you join Metashare. Terms and conditions apply. Really, really sad story out of Britain. Just after I flew out of London, just the day, I think it was the very day I flew back from London this past week, there was a massive pro-Palestine protest in London. There were also some pro-British protesters. So while there were people waving the Palestine flag, there were people waving the Union Jack. And the people waving the Union Jack were British military veterans. And the cops came up and told them that they couldn't wave their flag. They didn't say that to the pro-Palestine protesters. They said that to the British military veterans. Here's why.
Yeah, I've got to say to you, I've said you can hold it, you can wave it. It's just we don't want anything with all that Arabic
causing any sort of issues with the barriers. Have your flags just not on the barriers, that's it.
And yet when they march down with hundreds of Palestinian flags, you won't say a word.
One just went past banging out of the car. You never see
there's way more of them than there is of us.
the car just went past.
There's way more of them than there are of us.
No, it's displaying on these barriers.
I know, but he's driving a motor.
We're talking about these barriers, it's not about the motor. I'm just talking about the barriers.
They was flying them off Churchill the other day. You didn't do nothing then, did you?
I wasn't there.
No, you wasn't there, but you didn't do nothing.
And the veterans, some of them wearing their full military fatigues. At least the younger cop, or the cop on the left, he's saying, yeah, it's not fair. But there's more of those guys than there are of us, so we can't put them in their place. We're going to put you in your place, because there aren't that many British military veterans out here. Very, very sad story. That's democracy for you, I guess. He's saying, yeah, we're overruled by the mob. And so in your own country, British veterans who have risked your lives to defend this island nation, you don't get the right to political speech, even the most basic political speech, which is to wave your flag and support your country. But those guys who are foreigners, who are pledging their allegiance to it's not even a foreign nation. It's a foreign would-be nation. But at the very least, it's a foreign people. They get the political rights that you risked your lives for, the rights that you do not get yourselves. Boy, what a great clip that was. Now, hey, I know what you're thinking. That's a nice studio on the road, Michael. I know it is. It looks pretty nice. And the second thing you're thinking is, I ought to subscribe. Yes, you should. Ring the bell. We'll see you next time.